Hello everybody, welcome back. Today, I'm trying a new game. We're gonna play Age of History 2. I've played this game on my own free time because I think it's a fun game. But today, I wanted to play it for all of you guys, just to see if you guys would like this sort of thing. So, I know some of the basics. But so, here's what you do. New game, we're gonna go to modern world. Whatever country I get, I'm gonna be. Let's see what we get. Kazakhstan. Ooh. This will be an interesting one. Oh yeah, I'm gonna play on extreme, legendary difficulty. I have to rule in 25%, that's what I usually play on. Discovery, nope, classic, I like to be able to see the board. Okay, cool. So, what we need to do first is we need to increase our taxes, so we're getting the most amount of money without missing off our citizens. Invest in research, and yep, everything else looks good. We now can use our technology points to upgrade. Basically, this is to reduce cost, increase population, increase economy. So what I like to do first is I like to put 10 in population and 10 in research, because those are the two most important ones. Colonization cost I won't be doing in this run, because colonization cost reduces your cost to colonize a province, but that doesn't help me since I'm playing in the modern world and all of the provinces are already discovered. So, we're going to put 5 in each of these. Yeah. 5 in each of these, and then add one extra one to research. Okay, so, what we need to do now is we're going to increase our economy. So we're going to build buildings. So that province will start to produce that. So, I hate that my color is so close to it. Oh, there's a way to change it. I hate how close my color is to. Can I? Oh, okay. We'll just be. Yeah, that works. That works. That separates me from. Yes, that separates me from all the other countries in my area. So now I can see what I do. Now this is a list of things that I can see. Political just means I can see all the countries' outlines. Army means I can see where my armies are stationed. Right now it's just my capital. Income, this shows me what provinces produce the most money. Technology, this just shows you who has the most advanced technology. I have no idea where I would rank in here. Population, that just shows you how dense a province is. Economy, that just shows you how good your economy is. Development, I don't know what that means. Province stability, that just means how happy your citizens are. Diseases, obviously. Buildings, that just shows you what you built. So like there's one workshop there since I built one, and there's one castle here. Distance from capital, that's kind of self-explanatory. Recruitable population, that means how many troops can I recruit from that population with the money you have now. Type of terrain, growth rate, that just means how fast that province is growing. Supplies, that really only matters at war. Happiness, self-explanatory. Unrest, self-explanatory. Governments, this just shows you what everybody's governments are. So democracies are in, I think, it's the color, it's the blue. Democracies are in blue. Wait, what, aren't I a republic? Wait, so what's the US? Oh, the US is also a republic, okay. So republics are in blue. Democracies are in this, I think it's this color. Right here. Right? You can tell by the crown, yes. So the republics are this kind of lighter orange. The monarchies are this really bad orange, and the communists are in the red. There's only 4: China, Laos, Vietnam. Oh, North Korea. Yeah. Okay. Are there any other ones? Imperial. I don't know what that means. Cores. Also province value, diplomacy, alliances, fortification, stars. Okay. So this is victory conditions. This shows you how good. Okay, this is a lot. So I'm gonna go through this list. Wars, that just shows you who's at war at the time. Alliances, that's what I talk about that in a bit. And this just shows how close you are to the top of the leaderboard. I am 50th, so I'm this down. So that's a big dump on you guys. So what I'm doing right now is I'm advancing time. So I can go in, I'm going to click building so I can see what I've built, and I'm going to build a library. I'm going to build a library and a workshop in every province. So the library increases your development and your research, so you can do things better. And the workshop just increases your money flow, basically. In some provinces, I don't know if Kazakhstan has any, but in some provinces you can build farms. Yeah, right there. You can build farms, workshops, libraries. So basically, I just kind of go on a wide arc. So now we have another technology point. I like to put it all into research right at the beginning to just, you know, the faster you get the research, the faster you can put points into everything else. Next comes, this is kind of the start of the game thing. You build a ton of buildings, you get everything worked up. There are no wars at the moment. That's really weird. Usually there have been a few wars by now. You can see that now I can increase relations with a few people. I want to increase relations with China, Russia, the big neighbors. So that's, do I border Mongolia? I do not. Yeah, these are the possible countries that I might want to conquer. So I don't really have to develop relations with them. I'll probably go for Kyrgyzstan right there first. Uzbekistan is the other kind of major power in the region. I guess I'm the other major power in the region, but that's besides the point. So what I'm going to want to do now, that's just saving. What I'm going to do now is I want to build up an army. So I'm going to just get some cash. Okay. And then if I do military upkeep, that just reduces the cost to... Oh, see, now there's wars. France and Germany are at it. Okay, that's pretty good. Vietnam and the Philippines and Vietnam are popular. The Philippines. The one that makes the most sense is France and Germany. They've been fighting a long time. Sometimes your provinces will just get unhappy just because I don't really know what causes it all that much. If you just assimilate them back in, it's not that much of a cost. You have to do that, especially after a war. After you take provinces, you have to assimilate them. They're just being... Why? What's going on? Happiness 76. What's holding you guys back? Okay, we'll reduce taxes just a bit to increase you guys' happiness. As long as this doesn't get below 80, I think it should be good. Okay, so now we increase relations. So we have enough cash. Now we got together an army of about 10. So we disperse it along our border with Kyrgyzstan. You do a quick save right before, because since this game isn't being worked on by the devs anymore, it does crash sometimes. So having saves is usually a good option. So we're going to declare war. Take that province, take that province, take that province. Okay. So I didn't take their capital, that's where most countries, especially bots, will have the majority of their army in their capital. But Kyrgyzstan is dead. So now we have what are called, we have for each province you conquer, you get a certain amount of points that you can use to conquer. Now I can take the entire I can take the entire country. I have two options now. One, I could release them as a vassal so they pay me, but they're their own separate country. Or I just keep the territory and assimilate it into my own country. I'm just going to assimilate them because you really only vassalize countries that you need to, like countries where your star power isn't enough to get them to fully capitulate. That's where you use the release vassal button. Or sometimes the assimilation is too expensive. It happens sometimes. So now what we do in the next few turns is we assimilate. See, we have a growing relationship with Uzbekistan, and I have not gone up. When you conquer a big country, you go up in rank, so you go from 50 up to 47. Kyrgyzstan wasn't that big, so it doesn't really affect our human listening much. Now we can make alliances. But it doesn't seem like our major global powers near us really are fine. That's fine, as long as they don't want to, like, okay, here's what we'll do. I'll get a non-aggression pact. That just means they won't attack me. And I'll grab a non-aggression pact from you. Okay, now I have non-aggression pacts with both the major powers next to me, so they won't attack me. You can technically attack during a non-aggression pact, but the AI usually doesn't. So we're good there. It's a pretty good way of keeping your country alive, I guess. You're thinking, okay, why don't they like the Americans? Well, technically, but we're more of a landlocked country, completely landlocked. The superpowers next to you, it's more advantageous to just make friends with the people around you than to worry about global powers. So, more building, more infrastructure. That's kind of the... Oh, China's at war with Indonesia. You can now see that the war list is now ungodly big. That just happens. It happens. See, I went up to 48. That sometimes happens when countries are getting invaded. They'll bump down, so you can take over their spot. It's really hard to tell near the beginning of the game, but once everybody gets settled in after their original conflicts, it's pretty smooth sailing. So now I think I'm safe enough to invade Tajikistan. And then I can have Afghanistan, Turkmenistan, those guys. Because they're pretty weak. Uzbekistan is Afghanistan is the most powerful one. Out of the stands. Because I've already taken up... Wait, oh no, I think Pakistan's... Yeah, Pakistan's the most powerful. I will be the Empire of Stan. I will be the only Stan left when I am done. Mongolia. Wait. I have a very important question. Does Kazakhstan have a navy? I just looked it up. Yes, they do. They do indeed have a navy. Oh, I guess they have the sea right here. What is that? The Red Sea? Yeah. Wait, it has the name in it. I'm smart. No, Caspian. Where's the Red Sea? Oh, wait. Where's the Red Sea at? Mediterranean, Black, Caspian, Gulf. There. Okay. I thought that was the... Whatever. My American brain had a... Stop. Nope. Anyway. Keep making tons of friends. So, now that treaty has worn off, and the one with China has also worn off. So, we go back, we make a non-aggression. You have to have a certain amount of diplomatic points. So, there, that's renewed. And we can renew this. Yeah. Both of those are renewed. And now we're making more friends. We're just, we're increasing our relations with our neighbors because it's very important in this game. Okay. With that settled, so this is where you use a recruitable population. The capital is usually your most industrial site unless you're conquering other countries. Sometimes you can get a lot better from there. So now we move all the troops into this province because this is the only province that borders Tajikistan. We get it all down here. We crank down our research for now. We crank up our taxes just to keep our economy afloat for as long as possible, because the more you go into debt, the less happy your citizens are. So we quick save. We declare war. We take as many... What you want to do is first, you want to dedicate a pretty good chunk of your troops to the capital, because that's where we're going to have their most troops, and that's where they're going to be able to get their most troops. And that's basically the war. The war is over. There. Okay, so quickly grab all that territory. Now, see, now I'm 37th. I've bumped up a little bit since, I've conquered 2-ish countries. And they're really not even that mad about it. Sometimes, you just cannot get the people to not... Because sometimes, if your stability in the province is too low, they'll rebel. They'll just rebel. So now my only thought is, do I invade Afghanistan? This doesn't go well for most superpowers. But I'm not a superpower, so we can try it. Yeah. Give me a quick second. Let's just take a few loans out. So loans just, and in this game, the loans are broken, so the longer you have them out, the less you have to pay. Unless it's actually helping you most. I don't think that's how loans are supposed to work. We're just gonna go with it, honestly. Just do aggression. Aggression pact. Aggression pact. Quick save. Okay. And just our one chance here. Let's go. So if I take those 2 promises for that army, and hopefully that's kind of the best one. The worst thing to do is to like box your troops in so they can't move without taking a turn off. So I try to avoid that. Ooh. Okay, Afghanistan. Do you want to just become my vassal? Like that would... Nope. Okay, so Afghanistan's being difficult. Okay. I have no army. Okay. Neither they don't have army. So. What if I just take a few provinces? Okay, so now we got a few provinces. So that's kind of how the game works. It's a fun game. It's a fun strategy game. Needed history to